Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Sailor Moon Another Story. Last time, we seemingly defeated Apsu and restored that comet that was barely mentioned in the story at all to normal. However, it's not over yet, basically. So, let's go downstairs and not waste any more time going through stuff. And by the way, you're welcome for the levels you're about to see on everybody. Except Chibi Moon, for whatever reason. Okay, so the energy is coming from this room, and of course Sailor Mercury agrees. But compared to before, it's much stronger and more evil. Yes, we gotta put a stop to this, otherwise the palace, no, the entire Earth will fall into chaos. Indeed. So yeah, we won't lose to this thing. We're not gonna lose to this thing because I have an effective strategy involved. But she's telling Chibi Moon to stay behind. What if everyone dies? Then who will defend this Earth? Who will defend Neo Queen Serenity and King Endymion? Yeah, who? Who's gonna do that? Yeah. Okay, so let's see who will decide who will fight and who will defend. Okay, so this is actually gonna bring up a rather interesting thing. So, this up-and-coming battle right here is the last in the game, of course. And from this battle, you could get two possible endings. The good ending, in which you defeat the final boss with Sailor Moon's team, and the other using, well, Sailor Chibi Moon's team. Of course. Yeah, there are two possible endings, one with Sailor Mini Moon and one with Sailor Chibi Moon and one with Sailor Moon. Of course, if you just so happen to lose this fight, it's all fine because Sailor Mini Moon will come in and do her thing. I'll explain more as we go into the boss fight. I'll just promise you that right now. I'll promise you that. So, I'm gonna go into the battle with this formation. I am going to have the red pupil on both Saturn and Mercury here, simply because, well, they need it. And I feel that Sailor Moon should be in the middle because she actually has the most defense of the thing. She has 255 defense, and that's all very fine and dandy by my standards. Sailor Uranus, I shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Sailor Pluto, of course I don't have anything to worry about because she'll be in the way back doing her usual bit, with time stop and everything. And, yeah. That's basically it. If you want to change party members, you have to talk with one of the ones who are staying behind. So, let's see. Is everyone healed up? Because I am particular. Oh, okay, no one is ready and fully ready for this one. Okay, just that one thing. Okay, just that one thing. All right. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead to the final boss. So I made that save state just in case, but anyway, Demon Apsu, the final boss of the game. So, of course I'm going to do my usual bit in transforming into Super Sailor Moon, while I'll have Death Reborn Revolution do the work, and I'll have that. And oh god! Vandal Shekel, that is Demon Apsu's most powerful attack right there. And this is probably gonna hurt Sailor Moon a lot. Okay, no, it's not. Damn! Okay. I actually didn't expect as much, but good lord. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have Uranus attack, Moon attack, Mercury attack. Sailor Saturn actually set up a fragrance, because why not? And Pluto just do regular attack, because I think... Oh, Mercury's the fastest, never mind. Never mind. And, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, this is gonna hurt a lot, this is gonna hurt a lot, this is gonna hurt a lot, this is gonna hurt a lot. Shoot! Ow. Now Uranus doesn't get that boost. Fine and dandy, that is. Okay, so at least her most powerful attack is out of the way here. Let's see how much this does. Wow! Jesus! That's the power of being over level 90, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus. Okay, so I'm actually gonna I'm gonna do a life can on everybody here. Just because I can, and I will. And besides, Demon Apsu will move before Pluto does her thing, so I guess that's something. Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue using Rainbow Moon Heart Ace, because let me tell you, Demon Apsu is really hard if you're not fully prepared with this type of situation. She has estimated, I believe she has 120,000 HP. Yeah, she's that powerful, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, that's a thing. And if you're not fully prepared for this, get ready for a long and hard boss fight, let me tell you. But if you do somehow lose this fight, that's fine. Because in the other version that I was talking about, yet my words stumble a lot, if you do somehow lose this fight, Chibi Moon's team will come in and save the day! Yeah, basically simple as that, and you'll fight a much easier version of this boss, with Demon Apsu's attacks being severely nerfed, her defense is being nerfed, her speed being nerfed, you know, the usual shit. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do a time stop here, basically because, well, I want Uranus to freaking do something. And I won't be freaking surprised if this doesn't go on for another, like, 5 minutes. Let me actually tell you, like, the first time I played through this, I was pretty much at, like, level 60 or something. And I actually beat her, being that severely underleveled. I didn't want to have too much trouble with it, this time around, so I decided to level up to around level 75, you know, the average. Just the average level of level 75 will do fine for me. Meanwhile, Sailor Moon is like almost at level 99, which is the max level you get, so... yeah. Well, don't blame me, I can't switch out Sailor Moon, so... yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that, folks. You're just gonna have to deal with that, and I am sorry. Yeah, I am very sorry indeed, but... you can't switch out Sailor Moon, that's just how it is. She is the main character, therefore she is the most powerful. I swear to God. Yeah. So I'm gonna use another toilet again. Toilet. Okay, that's something. A toilet. Toilet, what the hell is that? Jesus. Okay, I'm actually gonna do Death Reborn Revolution again, and I'm gonna actually have Demon Apsu have a chance here, because she should be frozen. Okay, there we go. Unfrozen from time stop, I guess. I suppose. And finally, we have a different theme, which... it's okay for a final boss theme. It's pretty much okay as a final boss theme. Then again, this game score is pretty much average to WoW at best for me, so... I guess it's something, I suppose. There I go saying it's something, I suppose, again. And again. I'll just keep on doing it forever and ever until I eventually stop. And yeah, she has Sonic Wave 2s, I guess. Yeah. She has Sonic Wave 2, I guess. But, fortunately, I did it. I freaking did it. And of course, just like every other final boss in an RPG, or rather in a standard RPG, they don't give you any experience or yen, because they know it's the final part of the game. You know, just cuz, right? And thus concludes my Let's Play of a game. Yeah, this concludes my Let's Play of Sailor Moon Another Story, and by extension, the game itself. Well, this was actually a pretty fun game, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, this is a battle system that I can actually get behind and not be too overly frustrated with how unfair it is at the beginning of the game. Unlike RPGs that I've been playing recently. I'm looking at you, Final Fantasy 1 and Earthbound 0. But yeah, I do have to say though, even though I think the soundtrack is pretty average at best, and the story is kinda sorta confusing to follow, the story does try its best to keep you informed on what's going on and everything, and, you know, trying to keep you informed on everything in a straightforward possibility. And there are actually some genuinely heartfelt moments in this game, like when Hotaru's dad basically was returning to his original destiny and everything, basically. That got me a little bit choked up, you know? Yeah. And, you know, any game that can make me almost feel something for the characters gets my total respect and everything. Yeah. And while I don't think this is the best RPG I've ever played, I can definitely recommend this RPG for any Sailor Moon fan. But I can only recommend it to Sailor Moon fans, like hardcore Sailor Moon fans. For those of you who are just getting into Sailor Moon and RPGs in general, I would just wait a little bit, you know? Just get into the series a bit more before you try out this one, because yeah. And I do have to, of course, thank the translators for taking the time to translate this game, of course. I'm guessing these are modified credits, I guess. But yeah, in terms of the overall LP itself, okay, so here's the thing though. Although I did enjoy this Let's Play, I felt like I kind of jumped into this Let's Play, you know? For the first time ever, I jumped into a Let's Play not beating the game at first, and I thought this was a pretty good game while I was playing through this, and I felt it was good enough to Let's Play and everything. But yeah, when I first started this, I was kinda sort of forcing myself to record it, but when I started going onto my practice file after that mishap in part 9 or whatever, as I started to get into my practice file, I actually discovered that I was actually getting better and better at the game, you know? I was actually starting to get better at the game, and yeah, knowing what to equip and everything, knowing what to expect, just knowing more and more stuff about the game. Besides, there's probably more to this game than I'm probably seeing right now, but yeah. I'm actually getting better and better at this game at the moment, and for any future playthroughs I might do, I may actually start getting some better knowledge of the game in general, really. So, for me, this Let's Play was actually quite the interesting experience, I should say, and yeah, quite the interesting experience, even though I kind of jumped into this Let's Play not beating the game at first. So, yeah. Anyway, though, that's the end of Let's Play Sailor Moon Another Story. I shall have the ending to the other... I shall have the bad ending in the description, which... I'm just gonna... Well, without giving too much away, the bad ending is more of a bittersweet ending. Just gonna warn you right now, because I really don't feel like recording the other ending. I honestly don't feel like recording the other ending for you guys. Because I feel lazy. Anyway, though, that's enough of all that. I actually have 2 new Let's Plays coming up. One that's a Let's Play that I'm sure you all are familiar with. And, my computer is starting to get all screeny or whatever. I better stop. 2 new Let's Plays, one that is a sequel LP, and one that's a new Let's Play. That's a new Let's Play, that's a new series. So, with that in mind, I shall see you guys in about 1 to 2 weeks, as usual, for the next 2 Let's Plays that I'm going to be doing. So, see you guys on the next time. And see you again.